Hello, you night owls. This is late night Krillik here. Krillik here, ready to do some research. Hello, hello. Howdy there, Memento. Hello there, Reshi. The night is here. We are active. Howdy, howdy. Good evening, good night, good day. Hello to my people overseas. Hello to my VOD watchers. Hello to my lurkers. Hello to anybody who might fall asleep to this. Hello. Ooh, I am off-centered. Who would have guessed? Anubix? Howdy there. You're new here. Howdy, howdy. Let me just right away switch to the overlay, huh? Shall I switch this over to ducks right off the bat? Let's just get a nice little. Oh yeah. Oh, you couldn't hear that. I'm so sorry. Let me just fix that up for you. Let me just. Oh yeah. All right. Living the life. All right. Anywho, those ducks are gonna do their thing while we do our thing. I'm new. Been really enjoying the vids. Hey, well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and thank you for joining the impromptu late night stream. You're gonna enjoy if you want to be here tomorrow. Emerald Nuzlocke, except it's crowd control, so people can actually affect my game directly outside of my control. Free coins because we hit the member goal for last month. So you know all the good stuff. Hey there, Book Tiefling. I was napping. Hey, if you got a nap, you take that nap. God heard my call for a night stream. Hey there, Kage. Stream so late, Mew might wake up to it. Shh, let Mew sleep. Howdy there, Vatty. Hey there, Night. How are you doing? How to lurk once again? This is a perfect time to lurk. You know what? Let me get the music going. You know what? You know what? For you, Night, my dear friend, Night. Let's give you some Persona lo-fi. Hey pal, how about we give you some Persona lo-fi? Chill lo-fi mix, study work for 1 hour. Nah, I take it back. We're doing Persona 5 music in general. Let's do the Cafe LeBlanc. Let's just OG soundtrack. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah, feel it in your bones. Feel it in your bones. Background noise back in about 25 minutes. See when you get back in 25 minutes. Maybe Academy one goes well if you want lo-fi. Oh, we'll get that OG. Ooh. All right, what are we doing today? I'm doing Pokemon Iceberg research. This is probably copyright to some degree, but that's fine. It's video game music. I can punch it. I can look at it and be like, whatever. So let's see. Gonna wake up in 3.5 hours, drive some folks to the airport. It's the best luck with stream. Don't perish unless you want to, in case to do so, I guess. Drive safe. Sleep well, Vatty. Sleep well, Vatty. All right. Wake up, get out there. Ukulele Pikachu's the best. Krill, after 7 years, I'm finally gonna complete my new quest on Pogo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is absurd. Marinating. Brother. I love using that word. Alright. So for members, I've already shared with you the image. Like the ridiculously long image that is like over 350 theories that I have to break through. And I'm almost done with the very tip of the iceberg, which is like the first 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. I've got 47 out of the 49 theories that are in the tip of the iceberg for this video. That is how many are in the tip of the iceberg. Mind you, there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sections. Hopefully when I go to Japan in 2 days, it'll be easier. Have a safe flight, man. I'll bring you back some Pokemon. Beautiful human being. You don't have to, but I will not complain. Best, easiest way to do that quest in Sense of Catchery. Okay, you got him. If and when I return to your location. Bless you. Thank you. It's gonna be a late night. I almost brought a Kickstarter up here, but I figured, you know what? This is fine. This is gonna be perfectly fine. Otherwise, I get shipped in the mail. I gotta get you your stuff. That's what's gotta happen. So you should come here, and then I could give you, and then we could go out for sushi, because I've been going out for sushi once a month. Hey there, Heels. Kag and night is a good night. Oh yeah. Let's see here. So I just finished the Power of Alola. What's the next one? Raikou is in a coma. Who? What's with these coma theories? Who's Raikou? Raikou Pokemon. Iceberg is going to be 4 hours. I don't know how you can follow and speak the script and still have the voice semi-often for streams. I don't either. Oh, do they mean Lyco? Shut up. Shut up. Stop putting everyone in a coma. Stop putting everyone in a coma, bro. I'm not even... Raikou is in a coma? No. Lyco, but the L sound in Japanese isn't really a... like, they don't use the letter L word, so it's Raikou. So Lyco is Raikou. Maybe 2 things for the Iceberg before I go. Ultra Bees all have prime numbers for the BSTs. And Weedle is the only Pokemon to not learn a normal type move. Oh, these go deeper than all that. This is ridiculous. Let's see. Second thing for Pokemon Go. Someone who speaks amateur Japanese, he's right. I'm not even gonna entertain another coma. I'm so done with comas. I'm so done with coma theories. I'm skipping all of them. Skipping all of them now. Oh my gosh. It's the quickest early shorthand for creepypasta theories, along with everyone said. You want to know a really fun one that I hated? So one that I hated the idea of. You're not wrong. First off, let me address that. But sorry for opening up. No, it's okay, Maddie. An idea that I thought was stupid at first was all of the Paradox Pokemon are actually imaginary, and I hated that one at first. But let me throw it at you guys. This will be fun. So my script literally says, okay, at first I hated this, but let's play devil's advocate and dig into this one because it is the first real fun one on this tip of the iceberg. Let's start with analyzing the heart of this. Terapagos. Terapagos also has the ability to alter timelines in some capacity. As seen in the core series, games, and animated series, it is capable of bringing humans, certain Pokemon, and objects forward from other points in time, or from alternate timelines altogether. While using this ability, a mist appears around the affected area. Once it disappears, whatever was brought in was sent back. As seen in several Pokemon Horizons episodes, it also has the ability to create visions of its own memories. Due to the terrestrial energy its body produces, Terapagos was responsible for allowing advanced technology such as Terra Orbs, the Professor's AI duplicate, and the Time Machine to exist in spite of human limitations. Terra Orbs directly exposed to the energy from Terapagos will gain the ability to terrestrialize Pokemon without the need to recharge. Thank you, Bulbapedia. Big points from that. Bring creatures and people from other timelines, which are different universes. We have Paradox Pokemon, which a paradox is literally a seemingly absurd or self-contradictory statement or proposition that when investigated or explained may prove to be well-founded or true. That's like Pinocchio saying, hey, yo, bro, my nose is gonna grow, and then it grows. But then that means he was telling the truth. But he was telling a lie at that point, which means that it should have grown, but then he was telling the truth, so it shouldn't have grown, and then everything just kind of explodes in on itself, right? So we have the imagined Pokemon also drawn by Heath, which was then brought into reality through separate pieces. The 3 mythical beasts, the 3 legendary beasts, and then the 3 swords of justice. The entries of our Paradox Pokemon also get a bit weird. We have Hydreigon falling in love with robots, athletes being turned into robot Hariyama, the beasts representing 3 parts of what caused the extinction of dinosaurs, and our robotic swords of justice, which is an affront to everything that they stand for, becoming war machines created by humans, that which they fought against. It is a massive mind bend, but theoretically, it is all possible. Because if you can imagine it, it's true somewhere in an alternate universe. So, originally I hated this theory, but I'm down to believe it in some capacity, because once again, if you can imagine it, there's an alternate universe out there that you can then have Terapagos pull that idea from. And I was very tempted to throw in the joke, like, yeah, such as you finding, a significant other. Like, I was really tempted to throw in a joke there. We'll see how I feel when I actually record this. So, yeah, fun stuff. Coma, Leon. One of the Iceberg theory, Krill is in a coma and all of us are, and the entirety of Pokemon doesn't exist. Tropicos and Celebi Territory Dispute 1. Oh my gosh. It literally goes Dialga. Sorry. It literally goes Dialga, Celebi, Terapagos, I think. Like, literally in that order. I think it literally goes in that order. But yeah, fun stuff. I have 20 pages, by the way. So, yeah, I might break this up into a couple videos. And our last one. Let's see. Why is this in Georgia fonts? That's not a real. That's not. Georgia's not real. The last one for the tip of the iceberg. Nimona stalks the player. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. It's funny, but like, yeah, we could see it. Heard someone say, talking about my favorite rival. It's that Nimona stalks us. Let's be real. Let's be real. She's obsessed with fighting us because we're the only real challenge. I'm not a robot AI challenging you. Scarlet by a professor when they lie. It's literally there at every turn. Doesn't realize the health of our team, but isn't negatively aggressive about it. Nimona said with protecting us from ourselves, not stalking us, she literally tries to fight us right outside of 2 of the gyms. Also sent a fact over Discord because it wouldn't fit on YouTube messages. Legendary cannot have their hidden power be fighting types. All because legendary's content onwards have at least 3 IVs of value 31, while hidden power fighting require 4 of your IVs to even numbers. Glitch and RS make it also roaming legendaries have IVs of value 0. Cosmic attack, meaning all roaming legendaries caught in those. It's not so it's not quite a deep, it's not a deep fact iceberg. It is a Pokemon theories and mysteries iceberg. So this like literally it goes into the idea of like, again, tip of the iceberg is literally the shadow triad from Black and White are Sealin, like the brothers, Sealin, and the other 2, that Chili and whatever the heck they are. And then like it goes all the way down. Let me just scroll all the way down to give you one of the bottom ones. Old Chateau Rotom belonged to Cyrus. There's a 3rd Mewtwo. Oh great, I talked about that already. Let's see. Every Pokemon game being personalized. Hoopa knows Emerald is unique. Only 1 Team Rainbow Rocket. Latios and Latias created Togepi. Coliseum Beasts were cloned. Guzzlord was a Zygarde. That's gonna be fun to talk about. Mega Stones can be created. Okay, that one's gonna be fun too. Volcanion is man-made. Legendary birds are from Galar. Metagroudon was primal. Metagroudon was primal Groudon. Drachi gave Rayquaza Mega Evolution. That I believe in. That one's a fun one. Anywho, let me catch up with chat here. 2 things can be true. Krill the live second one. Hey there, Jay. Wiping the forward tour only for the entire facility to re-engage. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Theories and mysteries. Got it. I'm confused. Also, a move professor, not a theory professor. Maddie, get yourself some sleep, dude. You have to drive in less than 3 hours. Hey there, PB. How you doing? All right. Tip of the iceberg is now about to be complete. Is Volcanion bioengineered? There's no proof of it. There's no proof of it whatsoever. It has relations to Magearna is all that we know. Because Magearna's the only one who knows what Volcanion actually is. Like, legitimately, it is so strange. Like, is Volcanon a paradox? Is it man-made? Is it bioengineered? Is it... You know what I mean? Trying to sue a doll, no tutorials, going raw, pure vibes. I'll name it once he's ready. You got this. Never heard of some of those in your entire life? It's wild. In-game, it has a metallic shiny. Yeah, you'd expect as much. Yeah, get out of here, Vatty. You gotta sleep. Gonna say it's a living robot and call it a day. See, you know I'm not allowed to do that. Excited, curious, and ready to nurture a new trainer into becoming her next rival if they have the resolve to do so. And clearly, as the story goes on, she does become more excited and hopeful. So, we could call it stalking, but in reality, it is just her being a nurturing leader within the world of Pokemon that isn't an adult figure. There it is. How can Volcano be a paradox? There's only one of it. Who's to say that every paradox has to have infinite? You know what I mean? Who's to say? So I'm doing it for you. If he's a robot, what's its directive? Who gave it the directive? I fear settling for it being a robot would be the most complicated choice. Not necessarily. Look at the future paradox Pokemon. Half of them are robots, I think. The other half are biobots. They're cyborgs. It's about I know every single one of the songs in OC by name and where it appears in the game. Nah, I know that feeling all too well. Volcanon, a Heatran post-metal coat. That would be... Well, Heatran already has the steel typing. Heatran is representative of the magma core. Well, not the magma core. That's Groudon. Heatran is representative of, like, inclusive rock and magma and the melting and metamorphic rock, right? Like, that's what Heatran is. All right. The only face that could love a Hydreigon is an unfilling metallic one. If it's bioengineered, it doesn't necessarily need a directive. Yeah. Let's see here. So, what is going on with this part of my script? Think that future paradoxes are more plausible than the past ones due to Magearna existing while no false Pokemon come close to the past paradoxes? Paradoxes are paradoxes. What if turns out to be a failed Paradoxmon? Almond check? I got almonds. Also, no one's simply following her treasure, not stalking us. Her treasure's a rival that she can stand beside someone who can challenge her, making sure that we're actually her treasure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I have here. Now I go. Bye, Patty. Please sleep well. All right. Let me create a large divider just in case I do split this video up, because it might become too long of a video and I might need multiple parts. On to our next section of the iceberg. Starting with Ultimate Weapon, split the timeline. Oh, God, more timeline stuff. Okay, this one's not unheard of. Snake, you can't do that. You created a time paradox. Let's see. Ultimate Weapon causes Megastones from the energy it unleashed. Yep. I'm just trying to find more and making sure I don't miss anything. Ah, yes, okay, got it. So with every choice in that exists, that exists. With every choice that exists, whether you follow through with your decision or not, whether it succeeds or not, whether oh wait, no. And whether it succeeds or not. Ultimately will create technical rifts in time and alternate universes. For every possible choice, there is a diverging universe. You could drink water right now. You could ignore your thirst and then continue to do so. The biggest difference is when those timelines do not merge back together. Thanks to a much larger decision. Something that would affect more than just your thirst. In this case, I saw fork in the road. I didn't read anything else in chat. I saw fork in the road, but I'm using that. The fork in the road is when AZ decided whether or not to fire the ultimate weapon. With firing it not once, but twice. Once to revive his Floette, creating eternal Floette, and a second time to end the war with catastrophic damage. Both are theoretically decisions. Both could have resulted in different timelines, and in this case, as we have already discussed, wait, have I discussed that yet? Maybe not. And in this case, we understand that the ultimate weapon was the reason for the Mega Stones being created. Energy from... what is this? Oh. Sorry. The lady messaged me. Hold on. I gotta respond to her. Alright, let's see here. Ultimate Weapon's infinite energy was originally powered by Eternus in some way, which is why Mega and Gigantamax is sort of similar. That would be interesting. I would love to see that timeline. AZ's choice to be a prominent fork in the road for the Pokemon world. I can see the Ultimate Weapon being made out of Eternus and expressing energy in the Mega timeline, especially since we still don't know who else was involved with that war with Kalos. But it being Galar is a logical choice via real-life location inspiration. Hey, I pretty much proved that it was Galar and Kalos beating the schwa out of each other, by the way. Because if you look at the Pokemon that are shown in the image of the two opposing forces against each other, you can pretty much, the closest you can get is Kalos and Galar. It's so cool. It's so cool. And yes, it matches up with real life history at that point. Hey there, Wills. Have you been streaming all day or did you take a break? I took a break. I wasn't planning on streaming, but here I am. Energy from Xerneas and Yveltal harnessed and released in such immense amounts resulted in a change that reverberated through timelines. This would also line up with what we talked about earlier. Being the idea that the timelines within Pokemon are primarily split by the idea of the Mega and non-Mega timeline, or timeline / universes. So, I'm all in on this. So yeah, I'm all in on this theory. It's great. Whoa, are you okay, Odie? You good? There's nothing even over there. What freaked you out? Go relax, girl. Go relax, girl. Alright. Yeah? You're okay. I'm probably gonna keep this video to like 3 hours maximum. And then if I gotta split it into more videos, I will. So if this hits 40 pages, 50 pages, then I'm gonna turn it into like multiple videos. So, yay, if you guys want a bunch of Iceberg videos, there you go. You know what I mean? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Just a bunch of freaking Iceberg videos being thrown at you. More content. Probably faster content at that point. Because it means that, like, I don't have to split between a bunch of stuff. Though, I am going to insert the Pokemon ecology of Kalos in there at some point. somebody saw the Who is the Richest Gym Leader. Reads Saddle, tries to scroll past, scrolls back up, repeat 4 times, gives up, and hits play. Yeah, okay, sure, I'll bite. Thank you, Murasaki no Kami. Welcome to the chaos, you poor soul, and hopefully they enjoy the battle or the video. I always feel that timeline theory is kind of too open-ended. Literally anything is possible. Only thing limited is your imagination. Like, imagine there was a universe that Giratina was never banished. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The fun part isn't like the idea of, oh, yes, we can have infinite timelines. Yeah, who cares? The interesting part is how many timelines are there? Can we pinpoint what happens in what timeline? What is attached to what timeline? That's our goal. We're red string theorying the heck out of it. That's ultimately what's happening here. Sounds cold. So excited that the monitor arrived today. My dad's gonna get that computer up and running once he's got back from the trip. You got this, man. It's gonna be great. You get to listen to you can listen to Unexpectables while working on stuff on the side too. Ooh, all on one computer. Pokemon. We need a Pokemon. Oh, thanks to Nightbot. We need a Pokemon world where the legendaries are common and we see the ultimate Pokegods one day. One day. I mean, that's Legends Arceus to some degree, and a lot of legendary Pokemon are way more common than you think. A lot of them, they're not all that unique. There's a section in this video that I have to talk about it. Mew quest is done. Praise. You got it. All right, what's the next section that I'm supposed to talk about? Arceus' 1,000 arms were unknown. The unknown Pokemon. Oh, I mean, yeah. 1,000 arms were unknown. I don't even have to script this one. I just have to gotta put in some notes. What kind of mic model to use? I use a Shure M7 microphone. They're like maybe $100, and I think this Rode thing right here, that's the brand, RODE, literally shows it right there. I've used their products before, and they have good products. The Shure M7 pretty much ensures that this is non-sponsored, but the Shure M7 is great for if you don't have a sound-treated room. I have a semi-sound-treated room now, but if I did not have this microphone with the compressor as a part of it, typically you'd want it separate. You do separate compressor, and then you'd also have a noise filter, and then you wouldn't want to use USB. Eventually, I need to upgrade as well one day, and I could improve audio, and I could use the actual alternate port. And sound quality goes phew. But the Shure M7 is a fantastic way for people to have a quality microphone with quality sound without having to spend every ounce of their money to soundproof a room or anything else, especially when you're like me and you have a very loud computer. I can hear my computer. You guys never do. I almost always hear it. I'll float around them, especially around in the midsection. Yep. No, it's so strange. I have changed throughout. Okay. The Unknown Arceus have always been seen as very tied together. Seeing them floating around Arceus. Unknown has always been changed. Eldon have changed throughout the years as well. Theorized to be the building blocks or code. I'm just bullet pointing this because I don't need the full script to talk about the Unknown all in all. Their power separate versus together bullet points. I would love for this to be true, but we also know the Arceus we know is one of the 1,000 arms. Though both could also be true. There we go. Like, what if the Unknown were just like the building blocks to create every single Arceus? Oh, that sounds so much fun. Oh, that sounds so much fun. Oh, Unknown being like Zygarde cells. That would be baller. I'm in on that. I'm so in on that. I would have so much fun in that reality. Think about that for a moment. It's obviously not true. But that's not the point of this. Not everything in this Iceberg is going to be like, oh, we got to make it, debunk it or make it true. No, let's have fun with it. Let's have fun with this. It's the Krillik all over again, but collecting Unknown. Genesect is a Kabutops. Oh, okay, that one I can also bullet point. Genesect is a Kabutops. It's not. Luckily I'm literally just gonna type out explain and move on to the next one. The BGM. Pikachu speaks, and that's in the anime. Yeah, that Pikachu speaks. That one I know about. Pikachu speaking in the movie. Pokemon the movie. Would make sense with Beta Arceus since it's so squiggly like an Unknown. It's also just a being of pure light. I think it's I Choose You. Yeah, it's I Choose You. Arceus we know is the 10% form, and there are tens of thousands of Unknown for the rest of the true form. It's massively powerful, but it's not like its full form that made the universe. See? That'd be so much fun. Isn't that already fun? I think part of my goal with this video is to help people sit down and be like, hey, theories are supposed to be fun. Not all of them are supposed to be like, oh, they have to be true. Get over it. Like, obviously, everyone has their favorites. I don't like the Como ones. They're too easy. They're too easy. Some of them are obvious. Some of them have been proven over time. Some of them the Pokemon Company leans into. It's wild. It's fun. All right, let's check it. Let's see. Where is it? Pikachu speak. Oh my gosh, Joe! Oh shoot! Hey, bro! It's been a while. Lots of major personal life stuff. Some scary for a few months. That's kept me focused on other things. Joe, I have no idea. I'm just happy to see you're existing. I've straight up mentioned in a number of streams, like you, Leslie, like Yuri, and obviously it's you two, and then a couple of other people that I've just generally mentioned, and I'm like, I haven't seen them in forever. Because I have people who apologize for not being here, and I'm like, bro, don't apologize. I just, some people have, they got lives to live, and I mentioned you, and I'm like, Joe will pop up again one day, and I hope you're, I said, I hope you're doing well, and I'm sorry that the scary stuff happened, but if you got to keep focusing on your stuff, I made you the promise that this community is not going anywhere. It's still not going anywhere. Don't you worry, bro. Don't you worry. We're here. We're here, and I hope it I hope the things get better, man. Arcus we know would be the 0.1% form. Could it be Ash heard Pikachu speak during time? You're tapping into the same energy that let him turn into a Pikachu himself that one time? Oh, gosh. I think it was... Wasn't it scrapped? I was thinking that I should at least pop in and let you know I was alive. Thank you. I'm happy you did. I did question it at one point, but I think I saw you blip online on Discord at one point. So I was like, okay, he's still good. He's still good. Going back into the idea that humans in the Pokemon world are just another form of Pokemon. That one's a wild one. The Gen 2 Shuram 7 Pluses ordered ran me about 322. I think you bought a newer version than what I got then, for sure. I do not remember spending that much. But hey, you know what? You got the money, slap it. That's what if you have the money, do it. Okay. Okay. So it was not deleted. It was not a deleted scene. It was straight up something that actually happened. Now I really have to commit. You gotta start somewhere, man. I'm trying to find the right synopsis. Okay. Some longtime fans of the anime expressed negative criticism of the film on social media due to the exclusion of Misty and Brock and new favorite companions. The point where Pikachu actually speaks the human language was also criticized. English dub was also criticized for script changes. Blah 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 blah. Where's What does Pikachu say in that scene? He says, in the movie, I always want to be with you. In a teary scene, okay. Where Ash, okay. Okay, so it's this section. Another small Discord community I was also absent for during this time had a member recently die last month. Oh my goodness. My dad's heart decided it wanted to rest for a bit, and it was almost permanent. And I've had at least 3 total mental breakdowns since Thanksgiving. Dude. Unfortunately, I have to sleep tonight. See you, Memento. Sleep well. Sleep well. Thank you for being here. But, Joe, my gosh. I mean, what is, I'd say it's been a ride. I am sorry. I you know what? Yeah, I think that's what it boils down to. I'm sorry. But at least like you're here. You're here. It sucks. Be here. I'll never deny the fact that it sucks. Did the music just re-loop? I think the music just looped. Let's get to let's flip this around. I'm gonna do Pokemon Lo-Fi now. Hold on. Let's see here. Stay up late with everyone. Studio Matcha JP. Absolutely. How's the Pokemon Adventures been? Honestly, it's been... Opaloosa, it's all at the table. I want the chill music. I want the chill music. We'll have to hit Opaloosa. You know what? Screw it. We'll hit Opaloosa right now. Let me know. Yeah. Pokemon Adventures has been crazy. I've so many videos, so much has been going on. I'm trying to just like really make it work even more so than it already is. And that's what it's just always boiled in. That's just what it's boiled into. Oh my goodness, Odie. I don't know what's up with her. She like hurt herself earlier today and she's like not... I don't know if it's something in the bed. I don't know what's going on. You okay, girl? No, it's why don't you lay down right there? Why don't you lay down right there? It's been a heck of a journey. I don't know if there's too much to really say in regards to it all. I can't, sometimes it just kind of blends into each other. Always want to be with you in 2 weeks where Ash lost vision after saving Pikachu from his fatal attack. Caused a lot of problems with people. Saying that I spoke English. Not considered standard or canonical in the broader Pokemon franchise. I mean, the community's gotten bigger, which was nice. She was in her 20s, and because it was a Discord community, we didn't know until 3 weeks later. Jeez. That makes me wonder sometimes how many people I've interacted with at this point that, like, are probably gone. Gosh, so young. That is unfortunate. That's me thinking that I may want to go. Hey, still kicking. Yeah. I'm, again, happy you checked in. I'm happy you checked in. I do kind of sit down, like I said. The other person that I'm thinking about is, like, Leslie likes Yuri. I know they were in here for a while. I almost said the wrong thing. I want to correct myself here. But they were, you know, they were here for a while, and then I know they're busting their butt out there somewhere. You know, some people that are in the Discord now that, like, I haven't, you know, I don't see in streams, I don't see talking in the Discord, but they're there. They're existing. They're somewhere out there doing their thing. And I just, you know, I can only hope they come back. There we go. Boom, boom. Because when someone is absent for a while, most of the time, it isn't because something that bad happened. I like to hope as much. I like to hope as much. Eternal flower form. What is that supposed to mean? The eternal flower flowette? I can practice voice work. Hey, there you go. What does that even mean? Eternal flower form. Are they just talking about flowette? Like, they're literally just talking about flowette. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm just gonna talk about Eternal Flowette. That's not a thing I need to really go in depth with. Legendary beasts were originally Eevee evolutions. That one's a fun one. That one's another one that's deeply ingrained in my soul. These are actually kind of fun because this makes me realize just how many of these I know from memory. Wobbuffet tail is its head? That's why it would be so protective of it. The eyes, everything. Huh. Huh. Interesting. These are still like such the top of the iceberg. Da 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 da. Let's see. I think I've been seeing some of the D&D posts pop up. You were planning to do, haven't been able to check them out yet. Oh, Joe, it's Pokemon D&D. Did a duck get dropped by a UFO? Yeah, that's normal. It's a normal thing. But Pokemon Star Signs, Heals is in it, Bagans is in it, and then Thunderbolt's in it. It's so much fun. Wobbuffet is an You told me you weren't gonna do this. I did say that, and then I realized, nah, it's more fun with people around, and I'm a little tired, so you guys help keep me on my toes, rather than me just staying up late on my own. Wobble Fett, you know what? I could talk about that one. You know what? I could pinpoint this one, or bullet point this one. Let's see. Eyes on tail. Protective about tail. Do Wobble Fett's eyes ever open? No. Wobble Fett's eyes never actually open. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. There is one shot where its eyes are open. Really? Is that real? Is that real though? It looks like it. See when a duck decides to be a rocket ship shoots off into space randomly. I was in such a guffaw when the UFO came and I dropped the needle between the keyboard keys. Oh no! I'll try not to be too distracted. No, you're fine. You're fine. If I was actually concerned, I wouldn't, you know. Playing Elden Ring, man. Reviving at sights of golden light seems really familiar. The side of the castle ahead fills me with determination. Son of a... I don't think its eyes ever open anywhere. I need to check this, because if its eyes never open, then it's a very fun little thing. Yeah, we never see... I don't think we ever see it with its eyes open at all. What is this about a tattoo I'm seeing on the screen as a membership goal? Oh, if somehow we hit 400 members. We hit 300 last month. But if we hit 400 members, or the equivalent of through donations or whatever, then yeah. Yeah, the community gets to choose a Pokemon for me to get a tattoo of. Just reached rank 120 Hunter. Oh my gosh. Got some world after I do the thing I want to do. Broski is a god. Yeah, okay, we never see its eyes open. Eyes on tail, while eyes on face never open. It's protective about its tail. Its body is just a punching bag. Even if it emotes. If it does emote. Fun theory. Could also be really cool to think of it as a plant. Think of it as the think of it as plants may form, as plants form reproducing organs. Sadly though, it is just a tail. Alright, that one's just bullet pointed. These are pretty simple ones so far. Ash's Pikachu got a level reset in black and white. Level reset in black white. Interesting. These theories are a little easy. These theories just became easier. His whole team got a lobotomy, including bro, lost brain cells. Because he lost the Snivy. Yeah. It's a weird thing. Let's see here. Pikachu didn't just lose Snivy earlier, Zekrom attacked him. Oh. And you Leaf Tornado? But even then, that doesn't mean much. Bro's team was so underleveled at that time, he had like 2 fully evolved Pokemon. What? Let's see here. You get a Crocodile and Leavanny. Leavanny. However the heck you say that. I've seen that Crocodile. That Crocodile with the shades is sick, and I'm sure it carried. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Ash's Pikachu reset. Ash's Pikachu only reset in skill when Black and White started. So he battles. Oh, this is such a deep... Okay, this one goes way deeper than I thought. Because this is like... Now it's in analyzing all the different regions and everything that's going on in the regions. You have Hoenn, Sinnoh, Kanto, Johto, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I did those out of order. But then, like... Honestly, the last live I was able to catch, and it was back when you were playing Small Saga. Oh my gosh, really? That was in... That was in November, wasn't it? Or was it early December still? Wow. Hey, it's okay, man. You missed a lot. You didn't miss everything. You didn't miss everything. We're still here. Right before things, it was when everything started to happen. Okay. That makes sense then. That makes sense. Huh. Small Saga was hot. Small Saga was cool. It's a pretty fun game. Okay. I gotta organize this one. This one's a mess. This one's an absolute mess of a theory and idea. And honestly, it's not even that. Okay. I have to start with the Snivy idea. We have to start with the Snivy idea. Are you excited to get the new content opportunities with the new Legends this year? Yes! Yes! Legends EA is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for the Megas, the variants, the lore. I've become obsessed with lore. And trying to, like, make sense of the Pokemon world. I've become so obsessed with it at this point. It's not even funny. I've already, like, thrown out a bunch of ideas in the analysis of the trailer. I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready. When it comes out, I'm no-lifing it. It's over. It's already over. With the Snivy example that most people are going to be aware of. That most people are going to be aware of. I hope they bring back an Emirates just for you. I swear to gosh, Joe. Your first stream that you were here for. What a day. It's been a long time. It's been such a long time. The Shushi emote too. The most people are going to be aware of. Basically, Ash's Pikachu fights Zekrom, is injured, and then a Snivy, Snivy with Leaf Tornado bops him. Once, yeah. While Ash is confused as to why Pikachu isn't able to fight at full force. We, of course, could theorize that Pikachu got a level reset after Zekrom. Or the injury changed Pikachu in some way. But this is Zekrom lobotomy services. But this is really just another theory I don't want to spend a lot of time on. Just because it can be easily explained away by knowing if we kept Pikachu at full power, we would have the Superman effect. You either completely get rid of Superman for the episode and lock him away, or you will always have a get out of jail free card to use. And in this case, it's Pikachu, the mascot. So lower their powers and call it a day. Ash's Pikachu just has reverse plot armor. I will get injured in the best way, but I will still live. Ray, Akari, are Lucas, and Dawn. Okay, that's a fun one. That actually is a fun one. Hold on. We finally have another fun one. That's actually really, that could be really interesting. So Ray / Akari, which are characters from Pokemon Legends ZA, not ZA, oh my gosh, Pokemon Legends Arceus, are Lucas / Dawn. So, gotta go, unfortunately. Bye. See you at night. You have yourself a great rest of your night, sir. Thank you for popping in. So, the entire beginning of Legends Arceus pulls us, the main character. Thank you. Main character from our present timeline. They are their own grandpa. For real, though. Pulls us, the main character from our present timeline, into Arceus's domain. We're given the task. We're given the Arc Phone. Yeeted into the Edo period. And are told that we need to document every single Pokemon. In addition, Professor Laventon is aiming to do the same within the Hisui region. Which is the original name of the Sinnoh region. But rather than just assuming we are some random idiot being chosen by Arceus, we can make the case that we were deliberately chosen. Someone who has already proven ourselves in some capacity. Maybe even someone who has already completed the Pokédex. Told you about this here a few streams ago. You did. And originally, I remember saying I hated it. And I remember in that stream, I started going, wait, hold on. You might be onto something, and I apologize for my ignorance. And I apologize for my ignorance again. Because this actually could make sense and actually is kind of fun. Someone who's already proven herself in some capacity. Maybe someone who has already completed the Pokédex. After all, within Pokemon Platinum, we get to meet Arceus ourselves. We get to meet Arceus alongside I just realized we've been listening to the same song for 25 minutes. Oh my gosh, that just shows how little I pay attention sometimes. Oh my. What is going on with you? Girl, you need to lay down. You need to lay down. You need to lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You're okay. Lay down. You're stressing yourself out, girly. Stressing yourself out, girly. Just want to sure how you felt about it, because for it to work, Arceus had to wipe some memories from him, because PLA, we supposedly don't remember anything except our name and our mission. I put the white version. That, you know, that's a good point. The whole memory, the memory wipe part of it. For all within Pokemon Platinum, we get to meet Arceus alongside... Why am I blanking so hard? Cynthia. Wow. You remember how to use a smartphone. Remember breathing and fine dining. That's all you need to know. So what's your name? We get to meet Arceus alongside Cynthia. When we look at Arceus in other forms of media, Arceus is vain. Arceus is vain, jealous. You know, Arceus is vain enough to make an entire continent in his image. Is vengeful enough that after one human wronged Arceus, it was ready to wipe out all of humanity until Dialga. Actually, the trio of myth did everything they could to prevent it. Vain, vengeful. Though Arceus is by all means omnipotent. Heard a lot of hate about Z8 starters, but while I'm worried, I still want to wait for the regional forms before deciding how I feel. I'm excited. I think you know how I feel about Chikorita. I'm so in. I'm so bought. People at work being jerks, I am changing my alias to Bert. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. How you doing, Bert? Hello, Bert. Hello. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. High-speed pursuit just drove by my house, and I'd waited another minute to get out of the car. I'd be going to the yard today. Oh, my gosh, Rub. My goodness. Stay safe out there, dude. Use a British. Oh? Use a British accent. Hey, hello, Bert. Hello. Hello, Bert. What are you doing today, Bert? No, I can't. I can't hit it. I can't hit both. Why does my brain not let me? There's so many people complain about Cyndaquil being left out of ZA, even though we just got them on Arceus. Bro, I don't even know, man. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Cyndaquil got a nice new form, too. Mama started, she said, I want the lightest monster. Your mother's golden. Your mother's a fantastic woman. Got out of the car and stepped up onto the driveway, and they flew by me. Woof. Gideon accents? Oh. You mean, oh goodness, my brain cannot put it together today, I'm telling you right now. Arceus is by all means omnipotent. Omnipotent and never forgets anything from our understanding. The you know, no. I'm so already distracted. Also, I know you're probably just laying in bed, dude. Or just sitting on the couch just vibing. And I know you need your sleep. I've only managed to true did everything they could to prevent it. The Arceus by all means omnipotent and never forgets anything from our understanding. So with that in mind, Arceus, thank you, Nightbot. Arceus likely, just as any other creature does, has a preference, has a goal in mind that can only be properly reached by someone who's already completed it before. And with the idea, Arceus is actually selectively omnipotent. They could choose to stop being so when they want to explore his creation. Battles against it wouldn't be an issue ever. You know what? That's actually a pretty good point. You know what? I'll even throw that in there. Watch Mentalist. Never even heard about that one. Then again, I'm terrible with TV and movies and everything like that. It's a goal mine that can only be properly reached by someone who's already completed it before. And with the idea that, and with Giratina just simply waiting for Arceus to rear its head, and for Giratina and Volo to smack down God itself as part of their plan, Arceus likely knew that it could not act on the situation itself, because it is said that with the right trainer, Giratina could defeat Arceus. Arceus has that acted in the film but didn't read the script energy. Yeah. That's such a good line. That's such a good line. So. Despite being one hand or one arm of God of the one true Arceus, and having incredible power, it could be defeated. Though, there is one being that has already proved itself. Going into the zone. I gotta catch up with chat soon. Sure that timeline does not become ruptured too much. Not. Okay, there we go. In some more polytheistic religions, a similar ability exists via access to Akashic records. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've seen this a little bit before recently. Absolute knowledge is immortal only as long as you're in contact with the records. It's just one of the versions of the Akashic records I was taught growing up. That sounds terrifying, but I love it. Show is basically a crime show comedy drama with a cute plot that even my conspiracy mind sometimes struggles with. Oh? Heavily studied religion, if my main character Kraticus goes down, Tatsuya the spiritualist will be born. Oh goodness. Don't forget to like the stream. Krillik usually won't ask for it, but it helps me if you do. I mean, kinda does, kinda doesn't. Liking the stream is weird. Liking the stream is one of those weird, like, middle areas. It's always watch time, views, interaction, blah, 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 blah. I don't even remember after that. Complete the decks. Save the universe. Stop Volo. Change Giratina. Giratina's heart. Get to 15 likes and I'll gift him membership. Change Giratina's heart. Hit the deck. Stop Volo. Change Giratina's heart. Save the universe. Go from 93rd. Jesus. Try to use try to utilize mythological stories and character creations and backstories, especially knowing my friends typically have no idea what the stories are. Oh, that's the best way to do it. Real talk. Let's be 100% real. Take it all around. Throw that around. Really bring it in. Hello, everybody filtering their way in. Hello, hello. Change Giratina's heart. Save the universe. Catch one of the thousands armed Varkius after being allowed into its domain, and then get trapped in the past. Regularly forget to hit the button even though I mean to, so I'm sure there are other people watching that I mean to like but forget to until we brought it up. I almost never bring it up. Which is always funny to me when I do see like how many likes are on the stream. There we go. All right, what's the next one? All Pokemon can learn Minimize. What? Wait, what? Wait. What? What? No. Well, that's not the case. That's very much not the case. Most people can realize if you use Greek, Roman, or Egyptian mythologies, but throw in a Druidic or Shinto beliefs in a picture and have no clue. Shinto! Minimize into Pokeballs? Yeah, that's the idea here. 31 peeps, 13 likes. I think most of them are asleep. Or lurking, of course. It would be funnier to see the likes go to 0 than to shoot up. I, of course, would love another membership added, but it'd be really funny to see the likes hit 0. Huh. Brock's Kurogunk. Okay. Lurking, but I liked Lazy Hippo. It's been like a month. I think it's been a bit. Maybe a month and a half. Keep lurking. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for being here. There's so few Pokemon that learn Minimize. What a weird theory. Yeah, it is really weird. Wait. That's by leveling up. Can they all... Minimize TM. Is there not a TM for minimize? Oh, I guess not. All right. There isn't. Oh goodness. Heel's pulling the trigger just because he can. Here we go. Heels for life! Thank you for giving a membership to the community! Blaine Cords! Welcome to being a wanderer! I can't be super loud right now because the lady is asleep, but I'm doing my best. Also, I gotta reserve my voice. Thank you, Heels, for supporting the channel. I gotta reserve my voice because there is a stream tomorrow. Crowd control, Nuzlocke. You can ruin my day. Also, we're at a nice round 50 now. I'm getting smaller ball as a characteristic of ball, not to minimize. Yeah. I'm sure I've been here since, but just didn't say anything. Just finished your last video. Love it as usual when I started. Hey, thank you. I just realized something else. I've been neglecting during this time period. I've been away. I'm 3 to 4 months behind on my One Piece chapters. You just have a lot to read, dude. That's a plus. MF Alolan Monk using minimize every time I try to set up. Just caught up on the One Piece anime and then I cried because I have to wait almost a month for the next episode and it's a filler. Oof. Oof. By level up, and it is not ATM. Okay. I believe in the Pokemon games, the Pokemon become smaller than or at least the older Pokemon games. Other Pokemon games, Pokemon become smaller rather than turning into energy. and being captured inside the ball. It's a goofy, fun theory and nothing else more. Doing the soothing practice of repetitive watching. I've watched Reincarnate as a site probably 10 times straight. I've not been doing a lot of that actually recently, believe it or not. I've found a lot of my peace, and the only stress I have now is just making sure YouTube works. That's really it, you know? That's really it at this point. Like, it's not perfectly off the ground and definitely needs a lot more work and consistency in terms of income. But, you know, I look at other stuff that I can do, like quick little odd jobs, side jobs, so on and so forth. Just to fill out the money, and yeah. What if a Pokemon professor found a way to compress matter like that without creating a black hole? Wow, that's a great question. Trick when you're overly anxious, familiar is a psychological hug. Big time. Which is why I'm like, that's why I said my anxiety's actually been nice and low. It's great. It's good by the time I hit send on it. My celestial 2244. No, going into a 3-inch by 3-inch cube space without bending the rules of physics. My mouth did not want me to say your message, Jay. My mouth did not want me to say your message for some reason. What's the next theory? Game Lily likes Elio? What? Game Lily... Hold on. Lily likes Elio. Hey, Carol, how do you get past feeling utterly ridiculous doing random voices or trying to practice voice work from scratch even when alone? You want my honest answer? Sometimes you have to recognize that you're gonna sound stupid. You have to you just have to accept it. That's it. You know? Understand that some voices you're gonna have are really stupid. There's nothing else about it. You'll know that there's some people who have these voices. When you look at anime, you look at characters in TV shows, and you look at classic characters. They're all gonna have their own voices. You know, and sometimes you're gonna have other character voices that you're going to want to make sure that you're refining yourself, finding out where their diction is, where they their candor, how they speak, the pauses in their speech for that matter. And you'll start to, once you can differentiate what's your really silly voices versus what's your voices that are supposed to be like mimicking voices, plus just general accents, if you can mix those and figure out which ones you want to land in for what voices, it makes it easier, right? Like, Frieza, calm down. And then there you go. I think the biggest thing is, like, if I can do a voice and I don't have to actually explain it to you, then I've already done my job. That's it. I've already done my job. If I don't have to explain it to you, then everything, you know, you can do a famous voice by all means, and you're going to, you know, it's going to be great. I think the other important part is to make sure that if you're going to do a specific voice, you have to ensure that you're using the right part of your throat and your larynx, so that way with your harsher voices, you don't hurt your throat. You know, Vegeta, yeah, Vegeta on the other one. You know, there are some voices that everyone's going to know. Sometimes the other ones, maybe not so much, you know? I mean, if you want an orky voice, you're gonna, like, for me, I used to put out my teeth where I did an orky voice all the time. Now I just kind of flex my throat a little bit, which is also what I do when I want to do Kermit the Frog. So, you know, it's just kind of, you know, it's right about here, you know? And try to find voices that are gonna be along the same lines of each other. Like, if you find, you know, if you do a Vegeta voice, You can do Vegeta. You could probably do Piccolo. You know what I mean? I didn't miss crowd control. That's small. Facts. 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 Hey there, Malachi. How you doing? Doofenshmirtz Vegeta really likes taking baths. Just listen to straight audiobooks and YouTube. All the light novels make the world feel so much more fleshed out. I really need to read more light novels on my end. But Doofenshmirtz. But yeah. Recognize the idea that you're gonna sound stupid sometimes. It is what it is. Because they're both Chris Abbott? Exactly. Oh, Elio is our player character. I had never realized that. Half the cast of Dragon Ball is by Chris Abbott at some point or another. Yeah. If you do Piccolo, you could definitely do Small Might. Exactly. You can do Small Might. If you want to get real in there, you could probably hit that All Might as well. But Doofenshmirtz is the best thing I've heard today. And Krill streams twice. Oh my gosh. Player characters have canon names that are Gen 4. Weird. They always kind of have. Yeah. Wait. No, you're right. That is odd. I mean, they all kind of have canon names, but they're usually like, you know, just the name of their game. First complaint with audio. Watching Jurassic Park 20 minutes in and neighbors knock on my door. Oh, gosh. Really? Jurassic Park just, you know, just that loud. It just happens, you know? The speakers are that great. Let's go. This late at night. Wow. Some gens have even canon starter Pokemon picks as well. That's true. Do you have any quick breath control tips? I don't know. I gotta be real with you. I breathe from my mouth. I can't breathe from my nose very often. I'll be honest. Like, if you can breathe from your nose, there you go. Don't. With your microphone, if you notice, my microphone is not right in front of me. Because if it's right in front of me, you're gonna hear every breath that I take. Okay? No matter how soft I take it, you're gonna hear every breath. Right? By having it away from me, you're not gonna hear every breath. By having it pointed up, but I'm talking this way, my breathing is going this way. You're not catching every breath that I take. And the further I have it from my mouth, the less likely you're going to hear the breathing. I can lower my gain, because you don't want your gain all the way up. You can boost audio in post. You can only boost it so much, but that's what I do for every video. I always have... My audio is always right here for videos. Always. And you're like, wow, that's quiet, right? That's really quiet. But then I boost it in post. And you'll never, ever hear... You'll never... Gosh, that caught me off guard, Rob. You'll never hear me breathing in my videos for the most part, right? Unless I go, you know? I boost the audio in post. I call it a day. On stream, though, we have a different story. You know what I mean? I could be stupid. I could just... You know? Musician tips for breath. Setting up a straight key. You'd want to breathe with your diaphragm. Don't do shallow breaths if you want to go for a long time. There you go. Jay's got it. How do you do a thumb and pinky phone symbol with your hand and keep your mouth at that distance between your mouth and... That's the best for voice work? Thumb and pinky... Mouth and mic. Interesting. Very interesting. 2 streams in 1 day? Heck yeah, baby. Interesting. I mean, that's pretty much where mine is for the most part. I realize our player character name is actually Elio. But... Executor Island events with the... Are you okay, Odie? With the Executor Island events. Meteor showers rain down. You're both under an executor. Whatever. You're both under an executor. It could be seen as a more romantic moment. Although it is important to also understand that Lily, oh my goodness, Lily really hasn't had anyone. No friends. No one to call, nobody to call a friend. Her family is dysfunctional, with her mother going crazy, her father missing, and her brother being edgy. And you as a character, alongside Kukui and, oh gosh, Burnett. It is Burnett. Burnett have all been incredibly kind. Duck looks like an imposter. Some exercise you can do: make an O shape with your mouth and hold your hand flat up and down with the sides, and take breaths to feel like a whoosh sound. What? We're worried about not being able to finish the line without breath. You can practice. When I was acquired singing every day, I could get a lot longer without a breath than I can now. Most of practice talking singing without letting too much air go at once. That's another big part of it too. How much air are you gonna let out when you talk? The duck even has a pull pin. I think it may be a grenade in disguise. Shh. Just don't pull the pin and we're fine. Just don't pull the pin and we're fine. This hand sign. Thumb at the lips. Pinky at the mic. That's just I was told. But oh. Heck yeah, brother. Look at that. I'm already there. You as a character alongside Kukui and Burnett have all been incredibly kind, and honest, even after shortly meeting her. I want to pull the pen. Can I not gift because Jay gifted me and, you know, pay it forward? You should be able to gift subs or gift memberships. It's a thing. We had some earlier today. I don't know. She's a little girl by all means, and impressionable, scared, and a bit of an introvert. So combine. Corinium, welcome to the stream. I love you, Krillik. Thanks for talking my ear off about Pokemon biology while I do my daily chores. Hey, thank you for choosing me to be your daily chore company. Thank you for supporting the channel by listening. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening to me ramble off. It does mean the world. It always makes me smile whenever anybody pops in and is just like, hey, thank you. Gives me energy. YouTube ain't easy when you're small still like this. If you're on an iPhone, they don't believe in membership. It's infinitely easier for an Android or computer. What? That's so weird. He is impressionable, scared, and a bit of an introvert. So combine all of that together. Oh my goodness. You'll be also really happy to know I plan on doing the Pokemon Kalos ecosystem after the Iceberg I'm working on here. Starting is really overwhelming for me with my ADHD. I can't figure out where to start to do so. So many things to learn, work, focus on. ADHD paralysis. As someone who is undiagnosed ADHD, I have routine. My routine keeps me alive. Without routine, I do begin to have some level of anxiety, some level of panicking. And my, you know, my significant other, she was made very aware of this because when I first moved in and tried to get used to YouTube and moving in and getting used to Jaeger, which we had just gotten as a puppy, I was stressed out way more, like really bad stressed out. And it's all because I didn't have routine. And now every day I get up, I take Jaeger I'm there with her in the morning. She goes to work. I take Jaeger for a walk. I'm home. I take care of chores in the house. I come upstairs at about 10. And I start working. You know, I have a routine, and I keep to that routine. And the dogs like the routine, and they're happy for it. And the cats like the routine, and they're happy for it. And it's great. You know what I mean? Routine helps my brain. That doesn't work for everybody with, you know, if you have ADHD and everything else. On my phone, I don't have the membership button on 90% of channels. Sometimes it'll show up. Huh, that is really weird. Another quiet reminder like this read. ADHD thrives on spontaneity, but my anxiety freaks out at spontaneity. Yeah. And that's the, you know what? I follow that. And it's the worst thing. Because, like, you have to have your structured blocks of the day to do whatever you want with whatever it is you're structuring yourself for that time for. That works, but also I have to break things into more easily digestible chunks so I don't get overwhelmed. This includes most tasks and chores. See, there you go. What? That's a mess. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on. Malachi Zanmaki, thank you for being a wonderful 1 month. BST Candle, member milestone, paid super chat or sticker. I don't know what happened there. Thank you for being a wanderer. Gotta bump that up. I think. There we go. For anxiety, I could start something at the last minute and do a perfect job. Can't wait to return to that. I always have that underlying anxiety. I'm starting new hobbies. There's just one I can't figure out what to do first. Sometimes don't break it down. Just do it. Just go for it. That was the best that I could do, and I could not give. Oh, best can do. Oh my goodness. Either way, thank you. Let's see. Impressionable, scared, bit of an introvert. So went all that together. Okay. Sorry, had to type out that little blurb there, so I can move on. Oh, Slowpoke is omniscient. I'm sorry. Slowpoke is omniscient. Hold on. So the idea here is that Slowpoke is so intelligent and is bombarded by so much information that it is not able to actually react anymore. What? Unable to comprehend everything the way is... Wait, hold on. Hold up. Slowpoke has been a subject of fan theories, with some claiming Slowpoke's slow reaction time, so due to Slowpoke being omniscient, unable to comprehend everything in the same way as a result. Uh-huh. Breathing exercise, voice projection, breathing. I don't need voice projection. Oh my gosh, have you heard me? I'm terrible. Oh my gosh. Imagine a balloon filling up your entire chest. Maybe your stomach actually got me to project my voice. Hey, if it works for you. I'm already loud enough as is. I have to be told if I talk quiet, I sound like I'm sick. See if I actually talk quieter. Well, Slowpoke omniscience, and that's why it's so slow. Technically knows everything, but it's processed it also. It's kind of stuck. Huh. Dilation issues because they're experiencing all time at the same time. Something is going or speaking so fast it's going around. Yeah. Honk shoot time. Halfway done with my goober. Finna vibe match or Komala. Rest easy, Jay. We're gonna try something. Okay. See you when you get back. Huh. So, wait, this is fun, though. This is really fun, though, actually. Okay, hold on. Okay. So when we look at the Slowpoke, line as a whole, we get to see one common occurrence across them all. When Shelder bites the head of Slowpoke and digs into its brain, a chemical reaction occurs. Slowking is created. And the Jotonian version is incredibly intelligent. Matching and even exceeding humans. Thought to even dream of solving the world's problems, but waking up and forgetting them. Meanwhile, Galarian forms Slowking. Meanwhile, Galarian Slowking. I'm going by my memory here. Hold on. No, Galarian Slowking has a different mixture of chemicals due to its diet of Galarica seeds, causing the reaction to instead increase the intelligence of the Clamperl on its head. Nevertheless, it also becomes focused and able to properly communicate with others of its kind. Nevertheless, both become focused. Let me rephrase. Nevertheless, both become focused and able to properly communicate with others of its kind, plan out complicated tasks, and execute them. And experiment with new ideas and speak in new languages. Jotonian Slow King being able to even being able to speak the human language. So, what could this mean? I'm liking this one. All right, let me catch up. Soft spoken when I tried saying I just could project at all. It couldn't project at all. Like my voice is scratching and dying in my throat until I saw that advice. Huh. Couldn't sing myself because I'd panic and swallow my voice and I just didn't sound good. So can't sing in front of other people. My voice dies and I can't even open my mouth. Is it a form of straight stage fright in that case? Interesting. That seems like a stage fright type thing to some degree. Hard to say though. I don't want to armchair psychology this, but interesting. Anxiety and judgment. Ah, there it is. Hey, you know what? The way I see it, at some point, the Earth is going to explode, and everything we did isn't going to matter anyway. Most people, as long as you didn't do anything horrible, aren't going to remember that you tripped on the sidewalk today. No one, you know what I mean? It is what it is. And even if they do, why are they so focused on you tripping on a sidewalk? But I told I sound horrible before, so like, yeah. Hey, Book Tiefling, I used to be told that my voice was annoying and I talked too much. Now I literally have people telling me that they love my voice, they fall asleep to my voice, and they love watching my multi-hour long videos. You know? It is what it is. How dare they? For me, it was definitely strange fright, but I got through it for some talking, just not for singing. And it's a step-by-step process. At some point, you might get through it for singing. If we see the comfort, I'll fight him. Thank you. But that's what I mean. That's what I used to get told all the time. People used to say they dislike my voice. I was annoying. I talked too much. You name it. Right? I mean, y'all love my tangents. Gosh, did people hate how I go from tangent to tangents? Because I do that in normal conversations all the time, too. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's a difference, and sometimes, you know, I have to be told to, like, get back on focus, but, like, yeah. It just is, you know. It is what it is. Chase your joy. Chase what makes you happy. That's all that could ever be said. Cough, ADHD, cough. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I say undiagnosed ADHD. You good, OD? You're okay there? Lay down. You were just laying down. Lay down. Love saying a thing that puts you into a tangent is fun and engaging. It's all it takes is just the right hit. I'm trying to watch this OD college video. Yeah, sometimes it takes like the right pin. If you throw the dart just right, you can always hit me. I'm peer reviewing you as ADHD. It's very much possible. It's very, very much possible. If we were to assume that Slowpoke is omniscient, then that would also help explain why. Oh my gosh, it's like Slowpoke has it's just absolutely overwhelmed. You never want to kidnap someone with ADHD. We talk more when we're scared and we can't stop. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I mean, yeah. I sing when I get scared. Or I'm really happy. Collected, focused, and outwardly intelligent when it evolves. Those chemicals in its brain being produced due to the new interaction between it and Shelter is like it's like I don't want to say it's like giving Adderall to an ADHD person. I don't want to say that. But like we're on this topic and I should avoid that as part of this script. Those chemicals in the brain being produced due to the new interaction between it and Shelter is like do it. The worst is that singing is a coping mechanism for my intrusive thoughts. Listening, I hate my voice. Yeah, you're in the song video. Choose my language, but also I'll turn to dark humor. Do you want me to blow your brains out? Why not? This room could use more color. A little bit of red there, a little bit of red there. Just if you want it to be more of a pink, just don't make it happen directly. Do it, no ball. State Square. Before I book a return flight for flying off the handle, is there a way to check what channels I have memberships to and or how to change those all in one happy place on mobile? I have no idea, actually. I think I don't know. I'll book a return flight for flying off the handle. This is a program I did a 3-part harmony. I can't stand it, but how to tell it. Oh, it was beautiful. Shut up. It was beautiful. First version before the excuse my language might have been auto-modded. I didn't even see it. There we go. Da 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 da. The more venom produced means more chemicals that make the line smarter. Imagine I just almost had a heart attack and forgot to filter a message in chat, so I cussed. Oh, you're fine. Don't stress it, dude. Do not stress the swearing. I literally have that censorship to make sure people don't overly swear and to make sure people don't really swear at each other, which, you know, words used wrong accidentally causes problems, and that's just where that goes. The community is good. I'm really not worried. I've almost removed the bot so many times, but I never do, because I'm just like, you know what? So many people have told me that they want to watch their language anyway. I'm gonna let it sit. Could you hopefully sleeping right now? Let's see here. 46 viewers, let's go. Yeah, it's late night. People are watching videos on the channel and then they're being transferred over to the live stream, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Sorry, I was looking at... Okay. Welcome in Europe. Another reminder to like the stream. Oh my gosh. You know what? Are there chemicals in the brain that make it smarter? Dopamine, glutamate, and GABA play a crucial role in cognitive functions and may be associated with intelligence and brain efficiency. What? Is that what Shelter's venom is creating then? Hold up. Hold up. Certain brain chemicals, dopamine, glutamate, and GABA, play a critical role in cognitive functions and may be associated with intelligence and brain efficiency. Huh? What will the iceberg you add? Everything is a ditto? Oh my gosh. I don't even think that's on here. There's stuff in here. Victini based on the atomic bomb. There it is. That's a classic. Eero Kid seeing a new Krillik stream happened overnight. Decided to check it out. Bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah, right. It's just an onslaught of just swears. Kill step on me. I'm not stepping on anybody. Thank you very much. What is GABA? What is GABA? Gamma aminobutyric acid is a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger in the brain and central nervous system. That's it? What? Wait. Could that be it? Hold on. I need to check the right. I need to check glutamate also. It's also a neurotransmitter. Okay, maybe not. I'm stupid. Motor control, cognition, regulation of mood and emotions. Okay. GABA is calming, sleep regulation, muscle tone, mood, reduced inflammation, increased exercise tolerance. GABA works in conjunction with glutamate, the primary excitatory, oh my gosh, neurotransmitter to maintain a balance in the nervous system essential for proper neurological function. Okay, no, and I'm pretty sure it's not dopamine. Off to bed, make good choices. Remember, shiny spread rice king ditto is everything. And Deli says, be happier. He'll give you a present. Oh my gosh. Sleep well, heals. And thank you for being here. Catch decided flying drop kick my face because I wasn't paying enough attention to her because of me being, you know, asleep. So I gargly pet her, she's bite me, and run away. You see, you just didn't pay enough attention to her when she wanted it. Lost mention word something effective. There was that high-speed chase almost hit me, just someone not, and just not someone tried to open my back door. I'm super relieved it's actually locked fronts. Oh my goodness. Rob, please stay safe out there, dude. Please stay safe out there. That is spooky. That is spooky. Oh. Here's life! Thank you for gifting a membership to the community! Dental 1989, welcoming a wanderer! Thank you, Heels, for supporting the channel. It is greatly appreciated. It goes a long way. It goes a massive way. Hopefully not have nightmares. This one breaking in my car during a high-speed chase. Oh my goodness. Sleep well, Batty. This is Glutamate is amino acid acts as a neurotransmitter in the brain. It's the most abundant excitatory neurotransmitter in the central nervous system functions. Glutamate plays a crucial role in various brain functions, including learning and memory, cognition, motor control, sensory perception, regulation of movement and emotions. Literally, all of those things are things that are things that the Slow King can now, like, do and process and feel better with. Oh, what? What? Well, how do you make a glutamate? Story time with Kag. Oh my goodness. Enzyme glutaminase. Mark. That is so crazy. I just pulled a panel there. I was prepared to smack whoever came in and screw the food. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. But it's possible. It's possible. So if glutamate is somehow being created through the reaction between Slowpoke and Shelder, then that would explain its new abilities. It would also explain why the Galarian form is different, because there's different chemicals being added, giving it a different moods and emotions. Galarian form also seems to be injecting poison. I think they both do. I think they both do. Where in the chest, throat, and head does an Oki voice go? Oki voices, I use a lot of right in the I flex my throat in the upper part of my throat, and then I used to just put my voice straight, my mouth right out here, but it hurts. So I'm doing a lisp. So I'm doing a lisp, and then I'm making it a little bit almost British when I do so as well, like just horrible British. And then I'm just making my voice deeper is what I'm doing. So I'm making my voice deeper. I'm adding a little bit of a lisp, and then I'm making it. It sounds like I'm closing off my nostrils a little bit too, and then I'll add the accent. So it's like 3 or 4 parts of it is what's happening here, I think. That's what it feels like. Yeah. But no, I'm pretty sure OG Slow King also has chemicals in its brain. Let me double check. Before I talk out of my butt here. It's like a hair. Shelter's bite releases venom into Slowpoke's brain, causing a chemical chain reaction. Unlocks superior intelligence and extraordinary power. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, so more venom is injected to Slow King every time it yawns. The more it releases, the more intelligent Slow King will become. Though if it releases, reverts back into Slowpoke. Okay, so no matter what, it is releasing in there. But oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. That caught me off guard. Hold on. I'm gonna count that as 7. That sounds fair. And then, I'm also gonna do... Malachi Zalmak. Actually, is it Malachi Zalmakai? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I feel dumb. I should have picked up on that one earlier. Malachi Zalmakai. Thank you for donating $19.99 to the channel. Here's a $20 spot I saved this week from not being an alcoholic and being a proud member of the Krillik VA Sleep Club. Shaninja is love. Shaninja is life. Thank you for supporting the channel, good sir. And thank you for being here. And hey, thank you for not being an alcoholic and making good choices. That's always step 1. That's just it. That's always step 1. It wasn't perfect, but that was an immediate improvement on my next step. Hey, there you go, Book Tiefling. And that's it. Just keep practicing. You'll get there. Keep listening and practicing, and sometimes what I'll do is I'll just use, I'll use specific, like, things that characters have said, to get myself into it. Like, if I can't do Shaggy's voice very often, unless I start, like, oh, I can't even do it now. I'm embarrassed. See, that happens. It happens. Sometimes you're just not going to hit it. I've done it in the past, but, you know, sometimes you just can't hit it. Alright, what's supposed to be the next one? Rainbow Rocket gets us killed his N? More likely than you think. There we go. Hold on, I just realized. Trying to throw a southern drawl on the oak voice into the bad British. Kind of like an oak from a different range, but the accent drifted. It's okay to have performance. It happens the best of us. Come, listen here, Kaguya. Listen here. Now, if I were to throw on the southern drawl on the oak voice instead of the bad British. Oh, gosh, it's hard. Wait, hold on. That's real hard. If I do say so myself, it's real hard to put it off there. It's called getting right there, isn't it? Figures that covers for the gift memberships I can't send. That is more than enough, Malachi. Oh my goodness, thank you for your generosity. But yes, thank you for making good decisions and not being alcoholic. I don't recommend anybody be an alcoholic for that matter. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. You had, I feel like there was some comments you had mentioned I never got to respond to. I feel like there's some comments you have mentioned I never got to respond to because I was just like, oh, he's in a stream. I'll talk to him about it at some point. Paradoxically sounds more refined, doesn't it? It's so weird. Only ones who never knew his true memory was Shadow Triad. Otherwise, he had kept everything to himself. All of his plans, his deceit, and his want to liberate Pokemon only for him to catch the powerful ones for himself and pretty much take over. Krill, do you have a secret twin you didn't tell us about? Well, what makes you say that? Probably my emergency response one is one. It is. It sounds like a really cool idea. I know I don't take research stuff from anybody because I love doing the research myself, and I feel like if I take research from people, I need to pay them or like properly reference them, and like especially if there's a lot, that's a whole other ball game. But no, I think the emergency response one would be really cool. I don't know. I'd have to figure out how I'd want to put that into a video. You know what I mean? Because there's so much that could be done with that. Here for ducks and research. Hey there, Aqua Dragon. There's a person named Krillik with your PFP, except he's blue. Yeah, that's been around for a while. I don't know who that is. That's not me. That's not me joking, by the way. I promise you right now, I have no confirmation of who that actually is, by the way. I have zero idea. They appeared in the Ultra Moon Nuzlocke, and that's all I know. The fact that you went for Appalachian, which is close to the original English accent, before the royals forcibly changed theirs and the common folk mimicked it to normality, makes it funnier. What? Went for Appalachian, which is the closest to the original accent. Whoa. Very questionable, TBH. Hey, you can question all you want. You have my word. You have my word. All of his plans to deceive and his want to liberate Pokemon from watch, catch the powerful ones for himself, and pretty much take over the world from there. The new hero who could tame Reshiram and be the new king, a placeholder for his own reign, and by getting his hands on Kyurem, you could even hope to create the original dragon once he captures Zekrom. Captures the last dragon necessary for the original dragon. Zekrom. It's why Shakespeare sounds so much better in a southern accent. I've never listened to Shakespeare in a southern accent, but now I'm more curious. So I freaked out from earlier, now I'm stress eating. Someone knocked me out. Rub. You're gonna be good, dude. You're gonna be okay. If they were planning on doing something, they would have done it by now. To be or not to be, that is the question. The southern sounds so much more profound. Now, if you were to break it like a real southern drawl, to be or not to be, that is the question. It's because you don't expect those words to come out of that southern accent, because very much often, the southern accent is often associated with country bumpkins. And so when you hear something like so refined in verbiage, it makes the southern or like that person sound way more refined. It's like it's slamming the two opposites of the oh my goodness. It's like slamming two opposite sides of the spectrum of stereotypes together. And it's why I suppressed mine. Oh goodness. I'm from the South myself, so don't you worry. You can probably hear it in the verbiage I say, but you probably don't hear it in my accent whatsoever. Bring his hands on Kyurem, we hope to create the original dragon. Once he captures last dragon to stay for the original dragon. Zekrom. Once this is complete, and was already having second thoughts during his fight with Alder. Realizing that Getsis may have been a liar all along. Yeah, realizing that Getsis may have been a liar all along. That he doesn't truly believe that Pokemon should be free. And would eventually be guaranteed to have a snapping point once he would realize that Getsis was using him, and intended to abuse the power of Pokemon. Never snapping points, he would realize that Getsis was using him and intended to use the power of Pokemon. As a result, and because Getsis would have, because Getsis planned for this, and would be dispatched without much of a problem. If we look at Getsis's team and break it down, we can see it is the perfect counter to N's own team. Being able to easily defeat N and get rid of him permanently. Probably don't look for an easy place to get into Rob. They didn't try to sell it at all and probably could have gotten through it with a little bit of effort. And luckily, they didn't. It didn't happen. I think that's the important thing. Don't get yourself caught in a hell loop. Kentucky is southern style, Midwest, but still had the accent. Did I drop the bad news? Uh-oh. But it ain't all the best. What's up? What's up, Malachi? When South went on vacation in New York, asked a woman, "Excuse me, can I get past y'all?" She stared at me like I wasn't speaking English. Oh my goodness. Good. Probably only because you used y'all. That's so dumb. Because I use y'all all the time. If I'm tired or angry, the accent comes out immediately. One of the possible symptoms of ADHD is accent memory. I have this. If I stay in Brooklyn for too long, I'll start using that accent without noticing. Sometimes for me. Sometimes. Not very often for me. Chicken fried steak in general. Let's see. Looked at my dad and said, "I'd have, you'd have," and he said that one was on purpose. Could have been. Basically flagged all Gen 1 5 moms and put a few notes. I spent my whole life as a nurse's kid, an EMT's kid, so I'd also want to Iceberg, but I'm kind of expensive up to Gen 5, 6 at this point. Flagged all Gen 1 through 5 mons and put a few notes. You mean like their dangers or how they affect people health-wise? I want to look at N's team. I want to look at N's final team. And then Getsis. Is that bad news? I don't say that's bad news, by the way. Let's see. So far, which Pokemon would be valuable in a rescue? I've only flagged the Gen 5 and a few Gen 6. Oh, okay. Gen 5. But, oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, my gosh. That's impressive, I will admit. It's like whenever Plow pops in, it's like, I have new updates for what I'm working on in the data that I've collected, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what do you have? You beautiful creature, you. Don't make me hungry this late at night, I swear. I will fight you. I will fight you if you make me hungry this late at night. Let's see here. Maybe I don't need to go into the details of that. I work thirds. I can't go to bed, unfortunately. You're able to easily defeat him and get rid of him permanently. And we know Getsis is not above a little murder as a trait. The dude literally crucified people in the manga. Crucified the gym leaders in the manga. Morley Gray thinks for fried green tomatoes. Sister made baked ziti. Gonna go make a plate of that soon. I had a random assortment of stuff for food today. I didn't really like get food. Wormhole and being made to be part and being inducted into Team Rainbow Rocket. Gym leader should have been Step BG. What? Current on the side. Gym leader should have been stronger. Oh, gym leaders are strong. They are strong. It's just when you have a legendary, they're pretty legendary in the manga. They're oh my goodness, they're legendary. SV gym leaders were randomized and poorly planned. Oh, I love the gym leaders in Scarlet Violet. At least as far as like their concepts go. As far as concepts go, they're great. I love them. Hash brown and green bean casserole. Oh no, I want crunchy green bean casserole now. I feel like most of the SV gym leaders, the only one that feels weird is Rhyme having ghost types. Rhyme is the MC of RIP. She literally only decided to be a ghost type gym leader because she sang a song that brought her dead dog back to life. And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna be a ghost type gym leader because of that. And she is, I would defend Rhyme with my life. She is one of my favorite gym leaders of all time. She's sick. She's so sick. And she wasn't even the original gym leader. She was a legendary rapper for like 30 plus years. And then also, after her sister Time stepped down, Rhyme stepped in. Also, I hope you take the 6, 7 plus all these Pokemon and everything else and putting your own spin on it. I'll not make you take my notes as biblical absolute truth. I'd be willing to look at it without a doubt. I'd say like just like with oh my goodness, just like with Plow. I'm always open to looking at other people's stuff. Try to get a can of mild or medium Rotel and oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. Alright, what's the next one? Mega Evolving Hurts Pokemon. I don't even need to type that one out. I could just ramble on that one. That one's easy. I know that one by heart. I did a whole video on that after all. Man-made creation Pokemon? Are you talking about Dogapalkin? What? What? What is it even supposed to mean? made creation Pokemon theory. Some Pokemon like Porygon, Grimer, and Muk were created artificially through scientific means or human invention. Oh, well, no duh. Well, no duh. We know that. That's not really a theory. To be fair, that really isn't a theory or a mystery. There are plenty of Pokemon that we know have been created by man. Like Oceans, all the gym leaders felt relevant to the area except for Rhyme. I don't mind her being a ghost type leader. The rest just felt like built by environment or city. Okay, I can respect that. I see what you're coming from. The only man-made creation I want to talk about is a desert in Paldea. Created by Bramblegast. Think about it. Cascarafa is completely surrounded by water. And if you look at Bramblin's dex entry / Bramblegast, I can't remember which one, it says that an entire outbreak of them can bury a city. What do you think is over there in that desert? You see ruins of buildings. Old Cascarafa or another city was there, and they buried it. And then they added that in Gen 7. Mega Evolution embodies the bond you form with your Pokemon. The only reason they said it hurts them is because they wanted to move away from Megas. I dare say, I argue against that by saying they wanted, think of it like a warning. Think about it like nuclear power. What's the easiest way to make sure people respect nuclear power? By saying how dangerous it is, which it is. It can be incredibly dangerous. But at the same time, nuclear power can be incredible when used properly with the right education and everything. In fact, it can be better than a lot of things that we have right now and can, by all means, be a band-aid to bring us to where we need to be when it comes to renewable energy. I can say all this because I did research this in college and had a great time writing papers and everything on all of this. But no. That's the easiest way to make sure someone respects it. Make sure they fear it to some degree. So, with Mega Evolution, you're handing trainers this stone that gives incredible power to a Pokemon. And if that bond isn't there, there's the chance that something could be going wrong. Maybe that is what, the case is. Maybe the, Tyranitar, it splits open. Its back literally does split open. It is dying. It is kept alive by adrenaline. But at the same time, maybe as a Mega Evolution with a proper bond, the split does not kill it and barely keep it alive only through adrenaline. Mega Glalie, it's jaw-breaking. It being stuck open. When we look at Mega Lucario is actually the biggest example. It loses control and goes on a rampage in the anime. That is flat out regular old Kalos. That is OG XY Kalos. Lucario loses its mind. Because Roller Skate Girl, I can't remember her name, cannot control and properly be in sync with her Pokemon. But later on, she can be, and that Mega Lucario does not rampage and is not under, going crazy or anything like that. So Mega Evolutions are dangerous but amazing because what are they doing? They're infusing your Pokemon with ridiculous amounts of energy that they have to be able to control, and you as a trainer have to be able to sync with them to help them control that energy. And if you do not have that bond and you cannot do that, dead. You're going to hurt people, your Pokemon's going to hurt people, your Pokemon's going to hurt themselves. Wild stuff. And that's why I know I could talk about that subject without researching it. And then I want to ask, nothing I can think of. River used to flow along the ridge at the edge of the desert, but now it's somehow pumped back to the top of Cascarafa. Today have their pretty fountains and ponds. River used to flow along the ridge at the edge of the desert. Somehow pumped back to the top of Casgrafa. So you have their pretty fountains and ponds. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't excuse that. That is a whole other thing. Fried mushrooms. Oh gosh, you guys are talking about food. Mega friendship. Mega Evos would be sick. That's just Greninja's Ash's Greninja thing, pretty much. Mega Houndoom's feet are red because it's melting from the inside out. Again, that's because it's not controlling the heat. You catch what I mean? Like, if you're not controlling your energy, you're not controlling that heat. Mega Pterodactyl is in extreme pain because its old body can't handle the Mega energy. It's something, you know, maybe some Megas shouldn't happen, for real. Mega Pterodactyl lost those spikes on its body as it evolved for a reason, because that's what it used to look like. Perfect Mega, according to the Dex, perfect Mega Evolution might not hurt the Pokemon if they have the perfect bond, because being people the bond isn't there. Both the trainer and the Mega Pokemon, it's an infinity energy that you can only do one at a time to save the power along with your Pokemon. A good bond means a good transformation, yes. And I believe it is said that Mega Evolution is taxing on the trainer as well, as most general trainer battles are. Love the dissertation, but also anything else you want to ask while I was in stream? Nothing. My brain is so gone, I have no ability to actually think whatsoever right now. Any words that are coming out of my mouth are not thought through whatsoever. What? Mega Deontay is one I consider to be a perfect Mega in this context. Mega Deontay, Mega Rayquaza, Mega Latios, Mega Latias, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Gallade. A lot of Pokemon that their Megas are derived from or born through their more like positive emotions, or through their independence. A lot of fighting types will typically, because of their benevolence, be fine for the most part. They won't have issues. Yeah. The Mega concept goes hard. I'm excited to see more Megas. I'm excited. And to make another every Mega Evolution explained video, because my last one was a little slacking. My last one was a little crack-a-lacking. So I have rescue potential list here in a few days. Take care. Can do. Are you out? You're out for the night? If so, sleep well. Mega D. Wait, hold on. What just happened? What just happened? Did I just miss something? It froze. It froze. I can't see chat. I can't see chat. What was that? Did Thunderzolt upload a video about... Did I just see Gengar? Or did I imagine that? Forgotten World of Pokemon Specials. Bro is uploading super late at night. What is he doing? Mega Clef Key 1. No, sleepy? Sleep well then, sir. Can't see chat, but chat can see you. Oh my gosh. I've tried to stop saying that because I realize how creepy it is. Mega Clef Key, more keys, like a dad's keychain with so many keys he doesn't know where he goes. Love ya. Sleep well. Thank you for being here. Hey there, Lux. How you doing? Through the use of infinity energy from other Pokemon, just like the ultimate weapon was. 69 people. Oh my goodness. Ruins of Alf Mystery Transmission. I haven't had Southern Comfort Food in like 2 years. Never thought I'd miss it this much. Dude, spend like 12 bucks. Go get Southern Comfort Food. Biscuits and gravy is like, you can make it at home, and it's probably literally 6 bucks. You get a can of biscuits, Pillsbury, 4 bucks, and you get gravy, 2 bucks. Just get garbage gravy. Just go for it. Sometimes I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I just crave bad food. Just give me it. Biscuit gravy plus beans. Oh, yours might be a little different from what we got here going on. We got a little bit of different stuff going on here. East side of the world versus west side of the world. Ah, that was my wrist popping. Ruins of Alf Mystery Transmission. What is that? What is that? I think I know what it is, but I don't know for sure. The player listens to Pokegear Radio while near inside the ruins, and we hear a strange noise known as the Mystery Transmission on channel 32.5. In Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the player must be inside one of the chambers and tuning the radio near the center will broadcast these noises. What? Is it... It also increases the chance of encountering an unknown shape the player has not yet encountered. In other words... Huh... Let's see here. Ruins of Alf. Ruins of Alf Syndra Ruins. Where British food is good. I will say fish and chips is good. I don't know if I'll agree with anything else. Beans on toast, fish and chips. And your guys' juice is pretty good. I'll give you that. I'm like the only one who likes Scrapple, cooked wrong, and it's terrible. But cooked right, and it's just so comfy and tasty for me. I have only heard of Scrapple a couple of times. Real talk. I've only heard of Scrapple a couple of times. And I think it was because of the Machine comedian guy. Like Bert's the Machine. So what's weird about this is that, what's interesting about this is that the unknown were only said to appear once the Goldenrod radio tower was put into place. We know the unknown have been around for hundreds, if not thousands of years confirmed, especially potentially the beginning of time. If they truly are tied directly to Arceus. But them disappearing, reappearing with the tower, and then having a mysterious transmission within their own cave makes things very interesting. What's more interesting, though, is that while, yes, it is a mechanic to ensure you can catch all of the different unknown, why couldn't it just have increased the encounter rate in general? Could it be this signal is meant to call upon all the unknown in one place? Because when separate, we know their powers are weak. But when together, in mass, we know they can bend reality, create new universes, well, create openings to their own realm, and so much more. Oh, whoa, whoa. Come here. You okay? That's like the third time now tonight. She is having a rough time. Is that a duck sushi? Yeah. Hold on, girlie. Come here. Come here. What's up with this leg? Huh? What's going on? Hey. 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 Oh, she is not doing great. She, like, hurt herself this morning, and she's been on and off, like, with her back leg. But I didn't see her step on anything. I didn't see anything happen. Like, and she's just been not great. But she's also not resting proper. Your breath stinks. What did you do to your leg? Because she's standing on it, I can move her leg just fine. Let me inspect these toes. Can I inspect these toes? Can I inspect these beans? Beans looking fine. Is it this other one? Nope, those beans are looking fine. What's going on here, girl? I've looked at you multiple times today, and I can't find... Like, I could put pressure on it and everything. I could squeeze her. Boop, 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 boop. No problem. But the second that she's on her own, it's like she's having trouble. Yeah. 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 Are you good? You shaking. Shaking like a chihuahua shakes, that's for sure. What if I carry you normally, huh? What if I carry you normally, huh? Oh my gosh. Unknown and sound appears there. I mean, it's just a game. That's just what happens. It's not any sound though. It's not just any sound. Bee inspection. I see more inspections of puppy toes. Unknown and History and connected to the ruins, weren't there? Are radio waves maybe similar to communication frequency? Arceus and the Unknown came to Joe to find the frequency origin? Maybe. Maybe. I'm willing to bet the Unknown are trying to reach out to each other in general. Alright, you need to rest, girl. Like, you gotta rest. I'm gonna put you lying down. Proper. See? If you just relax right there, you are okay. You are okay. And she's moving around. And she's wagging her tail. You are okay. She's freaking herself out. That's part of it. She's just freaking herself out. Alright. We know they can bend reality, create openings, realm, and so much more. The radio waves may be their way of trying to... The radio waves may be... Hold on. The initial radio waves... Now she's laying down. Goodness gracious, I've been there before, Bean. Initial radio waves may have attracted them, thinking it was similar to signals that they may have received in the past. Or is something that they can understand. Then we mix in their own signal, and it is their way of trying to hijack without ill intent, or hijack the signal, well, to reach, oh my gosh, no, how do I word this? Let me mix in their own, something that they can understand. Hijack it without ill intent and use it to communicate with their own kind and try to gather together once more. For what purpose? We don't know. I think their signal's trying to reach out to the signal from the radio tower. You think so? I think it's them using it to their advantage. I think it's them using it to their advantage to gather. Because if we want to take the mechanic of it as verbatim, then with the signal on, in Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the player must be inside one of their chambers, sitting in the radio near the tower, blah, blah, blah. It also increases the chance of encountering an unknown shape the player has not yet encountered. If you have their transmission on. I think it's them trying to gather together, but we don't know why. Because, like, if you don't know where your family is, and you don't know, you don't have the power to reach out to them, then suddenly there's an unknown force in the air. Howdy there, Annie. There's some unknown force in the air that you can understand, and you have the power to influence. You can use that to contact your own kind. You know if you can hear it, they can hear it. And now you have your own signal to call everyone to you. Like, that's what my brain says. They could simply be trying to return home. They're not inherently malicious creatures. Celestica people disappearance. Yeah, they did kind of just disappear, didn't they? Not Celestical, Celestica. Celestica, a group of ancient, vanished or left usefully, leaving behind ruins, a legacy that is later reclaimed by the Diamond Pro clans. I mean, that's literally what it is. This one's a little more difficult. Okay, so if we look at the old verses, Celestica people disappearance. Did they disappear or did they integrate into the people that moved into Heat Suite? We gotta look at the old verses, to figure that out. Pokemon old verses. Oh gosh, it's such a long scripture. Holy crap, this is the Pokemon Bible. Once there was two, and one looked upon time steady face, and one looked upon the expansive space. Doggone Palkia. And the two set out. The fullness of future they did seek, the world's far end they would greet. Two different paths, each walking alone a path their own, though they would walk with almighty Sinnoh. Arceus. O you who at the world's far off end dwell, I know your wish, it is my wish as well. My own beloved is now gone from me, departed to a place I cannot reach. My old companions have left me behind, their faces faded into days gone by. This is a human speaking. Still to my breast I clutch this hopeless dream, a futile wish for us once more to meet Arceus. O you, at the world's far off end dwell, Arceus, I know your wish, it is my wish as well. Arceus's wish and purpose is to create harmony between people and Pokemon. But ours are cold and endless winter days, warmed only by memories locked away. No claws nor fangs, no strength to claim, no man could hope to hold his own to mighty Pokemon. But bolts of light rained down one day, 10 times they fell, 10 times they struck true, upon 10 Pokemon, the 10 Pokemon that would become the noble Pokemon. Then to weak man did these 10 turn his strength to be, and we all were blessed by loyal Pokemon. Were not these bolts a gift to man? Were they not your almighty grace, great Sinnoh, Paragon? 10 Pokemon, the ancient hero's loyal retinue. Though these companions now are gone, their noble duty passes on to generations new. Your Weirdeer, your Basculegion, the ones that we call with our flutes. The people thank the 10 descendants for their generous toil by lighting vessels built to last with water clear and choice repast before the arena soil. Again, think of your Cleavor and all the Pokemon that you battle, your Hisuian, Voltorb, so on and so forth. Long and longer yet ago, Celestica was here, but folk and town alike both did disappear. Long and longer yet ago, Celestica was here. But folk and town alike, Celestica was a place and a people. Both did disappear. In time came new folk sailing across the sea, called by their love for Sinnoh, great and almighty. But different were the Sinnoh that each folk did hold dear. A bitter strife and angry war were always at the near. The Diamond and Pearl clans. Celestica they called themselves, the name not theirs to take, they were not the true Celestica people. Yet claim it from the past they did for tragic quarrels' sake. So once again, did our name live? This person writing this is one of the true Celestica people, though all our people gone. But even if the name endures, its heart does not live on. The Diamond and Pearl clans were the Celestica, they want it to be, from what we see here. When that Pokemon was born, intelligence bloomed among us. That would be Uxie, enriching all our morrows. When that Pokemon was born, emotions bloomed among us. Mesprit, giving us joy and sorrows. When that Pokemon was born, willpower bloomed among us to act and not to all Azelf. O lake in alabaster lands of ice, alabaster Icelands, lake brimming o'er with rich acuity. How many seek the Pokemon that shows itself there, out to answer its words true, and earn its boon through ingenuity? But should they fall to understand its words and let it questions meet with reply, their minds will be wiped clean of memory. O lake in alabaster lands of ice, depths where rich acuity goes to sink. Okay, so basically being like, hey, pass the trials of the Lake Guardians, or your memory will be wiped. Throughout history, plates lie scattered, plates with powers all diverse, forever lasting, each inscribed with eternal player's verse. Through space and time, will they bear secret wishes for the universe? So all the plates of Arceus. So let's get some sort of civil war split into two kinds. Celestica War didn't involve Celestica, remain to disown the rest. Celestica was the true worshippers of Arceus, one of the only groups of people who truly knew what Arceus were, because then it was lost to time until Cynthia knew, but then Volo knew somehow. The only way he would know is if he was part of the Celestica, and Kogita taught him about it. But theoretically speaking, these clans might be much older. Much older than Volo. Potentially, these could have even been written by Kogita, actually. I'll find out. This could be its own video. The Celestica people could be their entire own video. It's ridiculous. Volo claimed to be Celestica. He did. He did. And we can think that Kogita is. And we can think that Cynthia is. All because they're destined to reach Arceus and knew about Arceus. I set the bones of Pokemon adrift upon the river. I let my memories flow on, adrift upon the river. Into the ocean they will flow, perhaps around the world they go. How many bones and days now gone have I now set adrift from me? So burying the dead, setting them off. Funerals. How many bones and days to come will I set out to dream, while every gift with which I part takes a sliver of my heart. Yeah, you know, becoming older, seeing people pass. 'Twas long ago he earned the name Hero. He led his retinue, 10 Pokemon, against the almighty Unknowable. In battle did his valiance proclaim, at last the strength of humble man, humankind. The great Unknowable approved this feat. Okay, Arceus, the true Arceus, and to its domain of no place return. Let our wishes reach heaven's crown, the people together vowed, so they and their Pokemon bore stone to the peak of heaven's mount. People carved and gathered stones in shapes of Pokemon, the 10 Pokemon that Sinnoh shone in its almighty light upon. Wintry, austere, brimming with strange power, certainly the land of Hisui, bears some resemblance to Sinjoh. Sinjoh ruins. Here where the ancient Sinnoh people were born, I will spend an eternity, until the one with the mission appears. The one with the mission appears. I think that's our main character. Yep, our player character. Got it. Sootfoot, humble root, harvest it and peel it. Broiled bacon, simple dude, just let nobody steal it. Mash the root, then knead the mash, then once more heat it over. Grill it only if it browns. Only till it browns. Use ember, not flamethrower. Now hearken well and listen closely. The wise adore potato mochi. Didn't Giratina like mochi? I forget. I feel like there are some legendary Pokemon that really like mochi, and I think Giratina is one of them. A day spent eating all in reach, and no day wasted if you ask me. I could be wrong, though. Giratina might be unknowable. The hero wouldn't have fought Arceus when they worshipped Arceus unless it was a test. Let me look back at it. He led his retinue, 10 Pokemon, against the almighty Unknowable. We have the almighty Unknowable and the great Unknowable. You might be right. The almighty Unknowable may be Giratina, or another Pokemon for that matter. But I would bet Giratina. It would be Giratina. You're right. And then the great Unknowable is the great Sinnoh, so the great Arceus. You are right. Good catch. The fieldlands rush by underhoof as Windeer carries me astride. Companions of mine run with us and Pokemon dash alongside. We come to stand where wind has swept and old days play before my eyes. The memories come running through, linking this place to times gone by. Time and space here blend together and enfold my heart as I remember. Interesting. equally against Arceus with a good trainer. You're right. Very good catch. Flow time never stops. The past, future, and present. Space is ever-expanding dimensions. Our spirits, too, are as space. Heaven's crown, nearest to Almighty Sinnoh, power of Almighty Sinnoh. Gather as stone at Heaven's mount. Stone, let your power flow. Distort and bend the world around you. Heaven's crown, nearest to Almighty Sinnoh. Power of Almighty Sinnoh. Gather as stone at Heaven's mount. Heaven's crown. 3 points. Power of Almighty Sinnoh. Gather as stone. The origin ore. Is this supposed to relate back to the Lake Guardians, potentially? Because when you think of a crown, 3 points. Distort. Oh, wait. Distort. That might be Heatran. I'm stupid. That might be Heatran. No. Nearest to Almighty Sinnoh? Never mind. Oh, that's so confusing. Oh, my God. We'll come back. I'll have to come back to that one. Once there was a god of the field. Okay, this is already the 4 genies. And once there was a god of spring. Upon Hisui's winds, it wheeled, brought life to every growing thing. Where go you when you are not here? Asked I one day, the god of spring. No answer would it give me clear, but still did I have an inkling. There is no great dark truth untold. It simply does not like the cold. Offer only friendship to those around you. Angering question mark in turn confounds you. Sorrowing question mark will in woe drown you. Gotta go, lunar eclipse happening, then I need some sleep. Rest well, Joe. I'll be getting out of here myself pretty soon. Thank you for being here, and it was nice catching up with you. Take it easy out there. When first this land was formed, man and Mon lived happily, sharing all that they could see. By kind acts. By kind acts born and warmed. One Pokemon then proposed that they should always ready be to help humans should they need, and let their presence be disclosed. Arceus. And that is why to this day not all Pokemon do flee when a human they do see. They leap out where tall grasses sway. Yup, okay. That goes back to kind of live library and the mythology of Pokemon and why Pokemon jump out of the grass. That's why right there. That relates all the way back to that book and kind of live library. Once it shone upon us all with all the warmth of welcome sun, but now we weep to grief we fall, starved of light, and now it is gone. And some they go, despair withal, in search of it they reel and run. They quit their herds, abandon hall, and leave our lands to be undone. And when they're gone, beyond recall, this land will be home to none. This land will only ever be a home to Pokemon. Some they go, despair withal, in search of it. They reel and run. In search of it, they reel and run. Quit their hearse, abandon hall, and leave our lands to be undone. In old verses, the author describes himself as waiting an eternity for the one with a mission, which mirrors Kokita's description. Author describes a friendship with the god of spring, mirroring Kokita's friendship with Enamorus. The author describes about being left behind, which mirrors Kokita's experience of being left behind. So, okay, these are written by Kokita. Okay. Old verse 1 makes references to deities in time and space, Almighty Sinnoh, yup. Old verse 6, same poem that can be read in the book on Cynthia's grandmother's table in Celestic Town. Old verse 9 makes reference to the practice of described by Sinnoh Folktale 1. Yep. Old verse 10 makes reference to a creature known as the Unknowable. Junichi Masuda stated that Sinnoh's name means mysterious and profound, possibly in reference to various myths of the region. In relation to the divine, the words mysterious and unknowable are often used interchangeably. Old verse 15 also found on wall etching Celestic Town. 18 is similar to the prose found in Sinnoh Myth Book. Yep. That's actually what I mentioned. 19 reflects on a story found in Sinnoh region's mythology book regarding the explanation of wild Pokemon. Okay, that one's the one that I said. Wild Pokemon appear on the tall grass, despite the fact that he did not do so in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Eternamax, light wasn't able to reach Hisui and the Celestica field. And the Let's Go. Don't think it's Eternamax. Eternamax wasn't this. Eternamax was much longer before humanity, I think. Like, Eternamax was buried underground, to give you an idea. When it crash landed. And then it rose up. There was the first darkest day. Then it slammed back into the ground. And then rose, created the next darkest day. There's kind of a weird thing where, like, the Pokemon world works in threes. Like, every 1,000 years, Kyogre and Groudon lose their shit. And so, like, didn't mean to swear there, but I'm also tired. They lose their minds, and every 1,000 years, they were there to create the Earth. Then they rose up when meteors just pockmarked the Earth. That's when Mega Rayquaza originally came in, or Rayquaza originally came in, depending on the universe, slammed them back to sleep, and then there's when we play the games, and they get back up again because of Team Aqua and Team Magma, and then they get slapped back down one last time. Every 1,000 years. Turnax the first time because Solgaleo Lunala fought it during the darkest day, and the lack of light made me think of that. Wait, what? I don't think they fought it during the darkest day. I think that's... I've never heard anything along those lines. You mean... Even in the manga, I think you mean the dogs? Our fairy dogs? And our winter hair Pokemon? Calyrex? So I didn't quite get through the second section here, but that's okay. I got about halfway through. I am hitting my wall. And I should make smart decisions and do that thing called sleep. Real soon here, actually. It is rather late. And I don't want to worry my significant other by staying up too late here. Turnax with Sword and Shield wasn't Amway Mix. Hey, that is okay. It is late. I know it's not necessarily late for you, but you know what it is. But I think I am going to get out of here. It has been a good night for research. It's been a long night. I'm going to go because my brain deserves good sleep as I am finally tired enough to go to sleep. So, you know, with that then, you know, let me just pull this up. With that then, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate this was a good go on this one. I will take care. I will eat good food tomorrow, and I will rest up. So, and hey, Emeralds, crowd control, Nuzlocke tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Thank you guys for being here. Don't think I want to do. Don't think I want to do. Please be nice to each other. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.